RHWL is a well-respected global architecture firm headquartered in London. Founded more than 40 years ago, they have worked on hundreds of iconic projects such as the London Coliseum, Diageo headquarters in London, and the St. Pancras Chambers development. Technology plays an important role at RHWL, where hundreds of employees use tools such as Bentley MicroStation to aid in the design process, and Rhino 3D to aid in producing 3D renderings to help clients visualize their projects. Dave Allerton, IT Director for RHWL.
The infrastructure here at our main office in London caters for approximately 130 end users, all using a mixture of CAD, office tools and visualization tools as well. At the desktop level, we have to provide pretty powerful high-performance workstation, and our network infrastructure has to back that up. So we have gigabit right through from the server to the desktop. We have an estate of about 16 servers currently serving files, database, email solutions. We're dealing with very large files typically, 3D model, Photoshop images, typically can run into the hundreds of megabytes per file. And we're creating multiple iterations of those documents all the time. So our storage requirement is key, and it historically accelerates through the year. It's an exponential pattern in terms of growth. It was almost on a weekly basis. We literally run out of space on our main servers. We'd have to get everybody off the system, talk to principal directors and say, well, okay, what project information can we archive? We'd then have to go through the archive procedure and then get everybody back online. That could take an hour plus. So we realised that we had to address that. We also had issues with the length of time it was taking to back up all of our data. It was taking a whole weekend to back up to tape, and that was giving us no time to do any sort of server administration tasks. The problem was never going to go away, and it was only going to get worse. When we'd started talking to F5, they arranged a conference call with this firm of architects that were using the ARX solution. We had an interesting conversation, and during that conversation they were ticking all the boxes that we were looking to be ticked. Very much ease of use, ease of management, scalability and suitability for the sort of data that architects generally are creating.
RHWL's problem stemmed from the storage complexity and inflexibility common in most data centers. Users and applications used intricate, rigid drive mappings to access the storage. As storage needs grew, the architecture became complex and difficult to change. For example, when storage ran low, all users would need to log off for an hour or more, while IT slowly and painstakingly moved older files from Tier 1 to Tier 2 storage. RHWL installed F5's ARX between their users and storage. ARX replaced the rigid, complex drive mappings with a simple virtual interface to all of their storage. Immediately, RHWL achieved their primary goal: automating the process of migrating infrequently used files from primary to secondary storage. To do this, ARX employs automated storage tiering, the process of moving data to different types of storage based on user-defined policies. ARX automatically moves non-critical data from expensive Tier 1 to lower-cost Tier 2 storage. The advantages are, first, this all happens transparently without any effect on users. No more logging off to archive data. Second, the Tier 2 data remains available online. If an architect needs a file, ARX automatically serves it up. No need to manually restore the file from archives. There were other benefits as well. For example, ARX makes balancing storage capacity much simpler. In the past, if one file server was almost full and another had spare capacity, there was no easy way for users to access the free space without remapping drives, a time-consuming and complex process. ARX balances storage automatically. Now IT is able to focus on overall storage capacity, trusting ARX to automatically balance physical storage in the background. And finally, as needs grow, IT can add storage without downtime.
The ARX series has taken away our storage issues overnight. It makes my life a whole lot easier as the IT director within the practice. We no longer have emergency archive issues to deal with. we're able to maintain our data online for longer, and it means that we can expand and extend our storage capacity very easily and very cheaply. Prior to introducing the ARX, when we were having the issue of emergency archives once a week, that could be costing us in the region of £45,000 to effectively shut everything down for an hour. The ARX has saved us that overnight.
The ARX product family simplify data management and reduce costs with intelligent file virtualization. F5, IT agility your way.